my MP3 player of choice? I don't have one. I never found one that was good enough to spend money on. But my last couple telephones have played MP3s. I currently am rocking a G1, although I cannot wait until they come out with some Nexus with a physical keyboard. Then I'll be rocking that. The transition to full-time rapper was awesome. I'm still loving it. And the best thing about it was getting rid of the last of my web development clients, because having clients is terrible. Having fans is awesome. Just a little tip out there for you if you're trying to choose a career path. Fans, more awesome than clients. They come and tell you that they like your work, then they want to buy a t-shirt. Clients tell you that you did it wrong and that they want you to do it again for free. Big difference. Worst thing is I'm doing 10 times as much work as I ever did when I had jobs. So I feel like I'm maybe aging more quickly than I'm supposed to be. But that's not really much to complain about. It's more satisfying work than anything else I've ever tried to do, so I'm happy. I do not ever watch some football, and I don't get tired of hanging around with nerds all the time. These are my peoples. These noises are part of the ambiance. I think that, well, A, I'm not at liberty to say, but B, I think most photographs of Kabuto the Python will reveal him to be like 5'6". I think, roughly. Let's see, this afternoon I played Scribble Knots in the van.
Does it include board games?
I found that a little bit meditative. I've been also playing Chinatown Wars. I just got a GBA. My first Nintendo product that I ever bought in my life.
Do you mean a DS?
I guess so. In my day, it was just called a Game Boy. Yeah, you had it and you liked it. Although I never had one. And I never had a GBA. And I never had a DS. But now I have a DSi, apparently. This debate is not germane. Ran out of words, sorry. I don't feel like you can make that cool, just since by definition it isn't. So, good luck, mainstream America. I mean, well, I don't know, that's not true. I mean, you've seen what happens when you make like a network sitcom about nerd folk, right? Like, you've got Big Bang Theory. Like, what do you think of that show?
Personally?
Yeah.
I very much like it.
Yeah.
But they get silly things wrong, and
Yeah, they'll get.
me more than it should.
So that's how it works. Is like cool kids will make stuff for nerds to consume, but they probably were always doing that anyway. They just were pulling it off a little better. So maybe you'll see the cracks in the seams, but I don't think anything's going to be genuinely compromised. I'm just, fingers crossed. B, do we have to work now?
No, I just need to do some haircutting here.
You're gonna pick some nits off of me?
Can I ask you the next question as he's...
While I'm here at the salon.
Yes.
My bass player, Black Lotus, by the way. And also my personal groomer. Oh, well, definitely when I was little, I was like a sort of a tantrum thrower. Like if I felt the rules of Monopoly had been turned against me or something when I was around 6, I would throw a fit that would probably include crying. I'm definitely have cried over some board games in my day. I think I remember crying when I lost at, you do not have a razor. Why are you buzzing my hair? He really lets his mime training get away with him sometimes. This family game we have, I think some people in the Midwest call it May I. We call it Progressive Gin Rummy. I think I remember the first time I was allowed to play that at the adults table, I cried just out of frustration at losing. So like all the adults, they play it competitively, and
Gin Rummy's always been far too competitive in my family.
So I remember crying at that too. That was probably age 7 or 8. But in the video game era, like probably not too much. I might have brushed a tear away near the end of Shadow of the Colossus, like when you become the Colossus and all the little humans are killing you and there's just no way to win, and you reload and kill the last guy again just to try and see if there's any way to do it, and there's no way because you've succumbed to the darkness. Right before it gets real weird in the closing cinematics, then the tears dry up and you start sort of wondering whether you're supposed to masturbate or go like pray. I guess a little bit broad is probably my fave on there, although Jacqueline Hyde is a close second. I like both of those, how both of those came out quite a bit. Well, I'm guilty of all those same, first world / middle class wasteful frivolities and the incredibly unforgivable complaints that always accompany them. So, that song is aimed at me as much as it is at all the rest of the middle-class nerds complaining that they don't have enough 3G service in their apartment. It's like a fun song, but also it's got a little bit of politics in it, and I would love for everybody to think a little more, and so try to encourage folks. I've always got some political stuff on the records. This one maybe a little less than usual, but I've always got some in there. Rock Band Network will have more songs as soon as Black Lotus, who's been doing the authoring for us, has a chance. I'm running him ragged at the moment on the road, but when we get done with that, he will be back on duty for the Rock Band stuff. I think the next one is going to be Bizarro Genius Baby. Hassle the Dorkening is also on deck. I think we're going to take one of these amazing multi-track live recordings that we get at PAX and make a Rock Band track out of one of those and have a live song. And I don't know what, maybe I'll make some fart noises and try and get kids to pay $1 for that. Seems cruel of me, but I'll pass it off as experimental comedy.
Wish I were a little bit better at rapping. I put the feather to cap in the manner of napping. What happened now? Frontalot achieved something, that's what they'd say. He went from terrible to mediocre, maybe. Okay, could be in time. Got on my blister, drank to this wrist, hurt bone, and go to your sister. You don't fucking kick somebody ass. This one's pulling like a masterpiece. This with the press, but not the last. If you in the corner of you in the catastrophe.